If your mind drifts during sex or you're worried about staying hard, it's not your fault. You haven't been taught how to really connect with your body sexually. You've been taught to watch porn and then rely on that for a dopamine hit, see these images that are not realistic, right? And then you start comparing yourself, and then anxiety kicks in performance-wise before you even have the chance to have a great sexual experience, just being in your body and being present with the partner in front of you. So porn has done a lot of damage for you guys in this way. I'm not totally against it, but it has done some damage when it comes to comparison and your idea of what great sex should actually be. And so many of you guys think, oh, it has to be about the performance, right? I mean, that's what you see everywhere. But when you focus on performance, what really happens is you put pressure on your nervous system. And then you put pressure on your partner too. And then you're less connected to your partner, so you come across a bit more insecure or lacking confidence or shy or uncertain. And then her responses reinforce that, and then you feel worse. And it creates this performance anxiety loop that starts from you just not really understanding your body sexually. Because when you understand how your body functions at this phase of life, every phase is different, we always change. When you can understand how you function, then you could better communicate with your sexual partners. And this is why I created Ronin. It's an app that consists of meditations to help you in your sexual performance. I don't even like using the word performance, but I know you guys use it and it's gonna relate to you in that way. But I'm talking you getting better at recognizing when your point of no return is, or being able to come up with fantasies in your own head instead of relying on porn to get mentally excited, or knowing what type of touch, speed, pressure works for you during your masturbation habits. Because so many of you couldn't even explain how you masturbate. Like, so many of you are just so used to doing it the same exact way to porn. And it's almost like this mindless thing that you don't even recognize you did it until it's over. And then you feel like this sense of shame and you're like, ugh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Instead, what Ronin will do for you, this meditation app, is gonna help you connect with your body sexually, understand yourself more, realize, oh wow, I didn't realize that felt so good for me. Let me tell my partner this feels really good and show her how to do it because I've experienced it myself, right? So you can create mindful opportunities for yourself where you're actually learning what works best for your body, and then you're communicating better with your partner and you're able to have more control, more stamina, more confidence, because when you know your body, you aren't worried or indecisive about what you want. Like, when you really know your body, you can be connected and in the present moment with the person you're with, because you're not overthinking, oh, what's gonna happen and what if I can't handle it, right? Like, you know yourself. And those of you know that when you know yourself as a person, you know what you want in life in general, you come across to other people with this aura of confidence and good energy, like a attractive energy. And it's the same thing with your sex life. Like, if you want to go into your sex life with that masculine, sexy energy of confidence, then it's about understanding how your body functions and feeling like you do have control. And maybe that control isn't necessarily last 20 minutes, right? But maybe that control is like, all right, if I get to the point where I know I'm about to come soon, then I'm going to do this instead of this. And that's going to buy me time. That's going to be enjoyable for me. It's going to be fun for both of us. And you find these different ways of working with your body, regardless of what you're struggling with. Working with clients one-on-one for the last 6 years, and all men, what I've come to realize in the sex and relationships struggles that they deal with is that when they let go of feeling such a fear towards these performance problems, and they just find ways to work with it, their nervous system is able to relax and they let go of attachment to outcome. So there's something that physically happens, right, in your nervous system, and there's something that psychologically happens, the letting go, the just acceptance of like, hey, this might happen, and if it does, here's what I'm gonna do. And they get back in control mentally and physically, because you need to relax in order to reach a certain amount of being aroused, right? So if your body can physically relax, and you can relax your mind by not feeling so attached to needing something to happen this exact way, otherwise you're a sexual failure. I've never used that term before. Then you find this sense of real confidence in your sex life because you've tried things that worked for you, You went into it just being like, all right, this might happen, but here's what I'm gonna do. And that takes courage. Courage is what actually builds confidence. I tell my clients all the time, don't wait for confidence to take an action. Don't wait to feel confident, especially in your sex life. You wanna take courageous action because that is what builds confidence. You wanna be like, all right, never tried this, but it's worth a shot. Let's just go for it. Why not? That rhymed. And when you do that and you try new things, not having such a fear that women are gonna like hate you or think you're ugly, then you have more great sex experiences and things just get better. If you are interested in joining Ronin, app of meditations that's gonna help you with sex-related issues related to erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, delayed ejaculation, body image, sexual confidence, if this at all interests you, click the link in the description of this video and you'll be able to sign up for early access to Ronin. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.